Never let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big. Let me say this again. Never let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big. I want to tell you this because we're getting closer and closer to the end of the year, 2022. We're almost there at the borderline of 2023. We're getting ready to go into a new year. And I hear all these resolutions. I hear people saying, you know what, man, I think I'm just going to wait until 2023. I think I'm just going to hold off and just try to get my mind right. It's like I just hear so many excuses. Maybe it's somebody that's in your ear telling you, man, look, it's already too late in the year. Why don't you wait till next year? It's already too late in the ball game for 2022. Man, let's just wait till 2023. What if you don't have till 2023? Let me say this again. When if you don't have until 2023, then what? When if your life has ended before 2023? When if you couldn't or you're not able to have activity of your limbs? When if all of a sudden you go deaf? When if you have a stroke to where you can't even speak anymore? We need your big dreams to come to reality. Some young child, some older adult that still know that there's hope need to see the example. So again, I'm going to say this to you again. Never let small minds convince you, write this down, that your dreams are too big. So what? This is another reason why we have to be careful who we are around, who is in our circle. A lot of people don't even want to see you grow. It's funny because a lot of people, when you do grow, when you do make it big, when you do have the success story, they want to be a part of it. But until then, they want to keep spreading their poison, putting their poisons in your heart, in your mind, body, and soul to where you'll never grow. So the challenge of the day, again, write this down, is to never let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big. Let me tell you something. I'm 41 years old. 41. I finally came and have been delivered out of a relationship that was very toxic, that was very bad. I wasn't seeing any growth in my life. None of that. I was lied on, cheated on. But I'm out of that. Yes, again, I'm 41 years old and I have dreams, I have purposes, I have goals, I have objectives that I will complete. And let me tell you something, you're never too old. Don't ever let anybody tell you, man, hey, bro, you are too old, man, to actually be thinking that you'll still be able to make it on this level in that organization. Or, hey, sister, let me tell you something. I think you might want to just worry about, maybe doing a little something here and there. Just work on you. Just, make sure you just have a nice apartment, a car, make sure you have a full-time job and, kind of just live, a little bit of a lavish, lifestyle and hey, all the other stuff, the candle making business or, the arts and craft business, leave that to the youngsters. Stop listening to that foolishness. Because let me tell you something. I was just told this, what was it, yesterday, that I wasn't going to be able to make it on the level of what I'm doing because I'm a little too old. And it's funny because the gentleman, he's an older gentleman. He's one of the top presidents, of the organization. And he was telling me, maybe, you'll be able to make it on, this level or maybe that next level, but to make it more on a professional level of the organization, we'd rather have a 20-year-old than, a 40-plus-year-old. Oh, okay. I hear you. He said, but don't ever stop chasing that dream. Not saying that, you can't get there. It's just, it's a probability that, you more likely might not. Okay. I hear you. You just added fuel to my fire. Because you're telling me, because I'm 41, that I'm not going to be able to make this level or make it to that level of professionalism because of my age. Okay, we'll see. Number one, the reason why I don't believe what people say, and I had to stop doing that because for years I was actually always taking things to heart from other people because people didn't want to, see you grow. They didn't want to see you expand. Why? Because they didn't. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some people. I'm going to give you 4 people right now who actually made it after the age of 40. Samuel L. Jackson. That's number one of the top actors in American movie history. Samuel L. Jackson got his first leading role, his winning role on a movie. It's a Spike Lee movie called Jungle Fever at 43 years old. Mind you, now, Samuel L., he's been acting for years, but nobody really knows. I mean, we really didn't know who Samuel L. was and literally until Jungle Fever. I mean, it was movies that came out before Jungle Fever that he was in, but nobody really knew him. He's 43 years old. Mind you, he's already been here 43 years. It took him that long to make it on that level that he's on now. Now he's on a higher level, but 43 years. I'm gonna give you another one. Sam Walton, the owner and the founder of Walmart. 44 years old when he founded Walmart in 1962, if I'm not mistaken. Or I know it was in the 1960s. Henry Ford, 45 years old when he created the car. And there was a certain specific type of car that he created, but he created a vehicle at the age of 45. Henry Ford, we know he's the owner and founder of Ford Motors. And last but not least, Harlan Sanders, better known as the Colonel from KFC. He founded the first Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise at the age of 62 years old. And look at where KFC is today, 2022. Let me tell you something. 3 out of 4 of those men are gone on into the spirit realm. But their life, their legacy, their hard work and dedication, we're still using that in our daily lives every single day. Doesn't matter, man, woman, child. We're using these goods that these men left behind, these products, these stores. We're still using them. We're still using their ideas, their dreams. Years later, every day, 2022. So stop letting small minds convince you that your dreams are too big. I want everybody to have a great day, a great night, a great weekend, a great week. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to get better. Let's continue to get stronger. And for the most part, let's continue to get wiser.